Everyone thinks Google is a search engine company. They're wrong. It's an advertising machine that happens to give away search for free. When Larry Page and Sergey Brin launched Google in 1998, the web was drowning in spam. Their algorithm was genuinely better. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A superior search engine doesn't automatically print money. For years, Google remained profitable but modest. The real pivot came around 2000 when they introduced AdWords, a deceptively simple system that changed everything. Advertisers didn't bid on prime real estate anymore. They bid on intent. Here's how it worked. A user searches for running shoes. Google doesn't sell that user to Nike. Instead, Nike bids for the right to appear next to that search result, but only pays if someone clicks. The advertiser's cost depends on competition. Thousands of keywords, millions of daily searches, billions in bids stacked on top of each other. Google's cut a percentage of every transaction. The genius was automation at scale. But intent-based advertising was just the foundation. The real empire came from data. Every search, every click, every pause, Google collected it. They built detailed profiles, your interests, your location, your shopping habits, your fears. That data became the most valuable commodity in digital advertising. Advertisers didn't just want to reach people searching for shoes. They wanted to reach the right person at the right moment. Based on everything Google knew about them, Google monetized this through multiple channels. AdSense let them place ads on millions of websites outside Google itself, spreading their reach everywhere. YouTube, acquired in 2006, became another vast ad network. Gmail, Google Maps, Android free services that collected data and served ads. Each touchpoint fed the machine. The user paid nothing. The advertiser paid everything. Google's revenue model didn't require selling products. It required selling attention. By 2010, Google's annual revenue exceeded $29 billion, almost entirely from advertising. Today, it's closer to $280 billion. The scale is incomprehensible. Millions of ads served every second, trillions of data points processed, algorithmic systems that optimize bids in real time without human intervention. Competitors tried to replicate the model. Most failed. Google had arrived first, captured the most data, and built an advantage that compounded year after year. The business model works because it solves a genuine problem for all three sides. Users get free search, free email, free maps. Advertisers get efficient access to interested buyers. Google extracts value from the connection between them. It's not extractive in the crude sense, no one's forced to use it, but it is extractive in the structural sense. Google's entire empire rests on one irreplaceable fact. They own the data, and they've built the infrastructure to weaponize it. What's remarkable isn't that Google monetizes search. It's that they convinced the world this was natural. Free services funded by targeted advertising became the template for the entire internet. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, they're all variations on Google's core insight. If you control attention and data, you control the economics. The search engine was the delivery mechanism. Advertising was always the product. Today, Google faces regulatory scrutiny worldwide. Questions about data privacy, monopoly power, and algorithmic bias are intensifying. But the fundamental model remains unchanged. Free products that collect data, sold to advertisers as targeting precision. Understanding how Google built its empire means understanding how modern digital capitalism actually works. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe for more deep dives into the business models that shaped the modern world. Subscribe. Each week, we uncover the hidden logic behind the brands that shaped how we live and work. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.